Musubi originated from the dish onigiri. Then the Hawaiians mixed in some spam. Musubi has three parts: nori, rice, and our beloved spam. This, by the way, is a Musubi mold. Cool. Then, what we have here is a spam slicer. I'm smiling because I sliced them earlier and it's really, really satisfying. Let's start off with slicing our spam. When you slice spam, there's so many things that go into your head. Me, as a cook, I try to slice it as evenly as possible. Everyone has their preference in terms of thickness or thinness when it comes to cutting their spam. That sound. Here we go. Ooh. Oh, look at that. So super, super quick. You open the can, you slice it, you sear it, rice, nori leaves, done. If you're on the go, this is the go-to dish. So on a hot pan, we want to perfectly sear our spam. I'm just gonna wait for it till I see a little bit of smoke. There. Okay, it's ready. So let's do a test first. Yep, that's a good sound. That sizzle. And let's not overcrowd our pan. I'm gonna get a plate with some cloth to absorb the oil. This is the sear you want to hear when you sear spam. And that smoke. Also, because it's a bit thick, so I just want to sear the outer layer and keep the middle part still a bit soft. So let's check. I think it's okay to flip. Flipping. Ooh, I think that's fine. We're just flipping spam, but it brings so much joy. Let's just clean. Or you can get a lid. Problem solved. So when you cook, you know, you're looking, you're smelling. I can smell that it's, you know, toasting or that it's cooking. So I think it's almost ready. It's ready. Okay, onto this plate. 1 can, 2 batches. You see the smoke? Then it's ready. That's the sear you want to hear. I guess when you cook, so that it doesn't get really hectic in the kitchen, just try to clean as you go. Also, don't completely cover the pan. Alrighty, let's give this a shot. Rice. Presser. Okay, this is a sample one, so let's see how we go here. Ooh, not bad, not bad. Spam in, press it down, release it from the mold. Light fingers, be gentle. Water. I don't know about you guys, but when making lumpia, water is always a vital part when making this wrap stick. Ooh. My first ever spam musubi. I'm so proud of myself, really. Okay, I'll do it again. I feel like a kid. As you progress, you get better. The less you fiddle with it, the better, so that you retain the shape. This is the first time I'm making it, so comments and suggestions are very much welcome. This is a bit fat. This is relatively close. I'm gonna try to make another. I kind of get the technique already. You really have to press it so that it's more compressed. Then just push it out like so. Such a nice feeling. There you go. My nicest one so far. I'm getting faster. So here we go. Our straight up spam musubi. Let's try it. It gives you a hug. First of all, the rice is what you taste because of the ratio. Then the spam kicks in. Then the nori leaves holds it. So it's like a walking spam rice. Feels like you're on a journey from Japan because of the nori, then stop over to Hawaii because of the spam, and then back to Asia because of the rice. So simple, yet so special. Spam. So what I want to do is I want to do a spam silog. Let me think. Abangan. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna give this musubi a little Filipino twist. I really just want to complement our musubi dish by adding eggs, a little bit of salted egg, a little bit of crab fat into the rice. Parang spam silog meets musubi. In this pan, we have 6 eggs. I'm gonna add a little bit of oil. Heat's off still. Whisk it. Basically, this is a runny eggs with some salted egg and cheese. Once you've mixed it, we turn on the heat. Rubber spatula, whisking the eggs, your favorite Teflon pan or your favorite non-stick pan. Slowly it's gonna set. So the trick here is to really constantly stir it. Make sure that nothing sticks to your pan. Just be very thorough when mixing it. Also be careful because you don't want some egg splatters. Slowly starting to set. Then I will add my salted egg. You always season runny eggs towards the end. Turning off the heat, lifting it because there's a carryover cooking. Then I will add some salted egg. I will add some cheese. Any cheese you want. This is Parmesan cheese. I actually don't want to bring it back to the heat because it's going to continue cooking. I'm going to transfer it into a bowl. Ooh. Silog is basically protein, egg, and rice. And we always have it with vinegar. Spam, vinegar, kind of weird, right? But we're gonna try to give it our own spin. So we have here guava jam, vinegar. That's a lot of chilies, so I'm gonna add a little bit more vinegar. Jam. White onions, or red. This is gonna go well with the spam that's on the salty side and the egg that's on the salty side because of the salted egg and the sweet vinegary jam. Wow, it's a jam with a kick. A little bit of tomatoes. We always have salted egg salsa, salted egg, tomatoes, and onions. The twist here is the jam. You can use tamarind if you like. Sweet tamarind, mix in some vinegar and tomatoes, onions. We're making a garlic musubi rice by adding fried garlic, crab fat, just a little bit. I don't want to add too much oil here because I want the rice still to be intact. I want to go easy on the crab fat because I still want the main highlight to be the garlic. So the crab fat will give it that umami taste. I'm gonna use a fork to incorporate the garlic and the crab fat into the rice. It's looking and smelling promising. I'm getting goosebumps making it because this is an umami bomb. But then I have to balance it out with all the other ingredients. Make sure when you do this, you really incorporate everything. You don't want to see the white bits. You want a equally distributed flavored rice. It takes a little bit of work, but it's super worth it. The trick really to a good fried rice or flavored rice is that it's equally distributed. You don't see any white bit. Once you see that, then the chef is lazy. At the restaurant, we're kind of particular with that. We pride ourselves that we don't do any shortcuts. Just as simple as making flavored rice, fried rice. This is how I started cooking, by making garlic rice. Then it progressed into a sort of like a yang chow fried rice. From there, I took cooking more seriously. Let's give it a try. I want the star to be the Spam, so that's why I won't add any more salt. I just want it to be well balanced later on. Right now, if you taste it as it is, you'll think that it needs more salt or more flavor, but wait, because there are other things still that we're gonna combine. I'm gonna add a little bit of fried garlic. Then mix again. Then we mold. When you do this, you cook the rice first, and then you flavor it with whatever flavored oil. In this case, it's the crab fat. You can do just garlic oil and garlic if you don't want to use crab fat, or if you don't have crab fat, that's fine as well. If you're happy with the taste of your rice, then let's start to mold using our Musubi molder, my new best friend in the kitchen. See that? Ooh, it's nice, no? It has a completely different characteristic now that the rice has that flavored oil. Let's do 4 more, then I'll garnish it later. Just make sure that your rice tray is somehow even so that you get almost the same size. Egg. I'm really enjoying this mold. Wiggle it a little bit using your offset spatula. Catch it from the bottom. So there you go. The less you handle it, the better, so that you keep the shape. All right, that's good, that's good. The reason why I'm adding the tomatoes and onions is that so that you see what's in the jam mixture. For color, let's just add some spring onions or sliced leeks. There you go, guys. Our Musubi Spam Silog with guava vinegar jam, salted egg, runny eggs, and garlic crab fat rice. Enjoy.